Is there any guys that do this? Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, I can't wait for Darrell to share his journey that he has done since he's been in the community only since January 15th. So, Darrell, you're with us?
Yes, yes. Man,
Yes,
I'm
thank
just
you.
fired up. It's good to hear all the testimonials and stuff, man. I love coming on these webinars and it's crazy like Christy said, I think she said she said that when she got in the community, she started looking at people and was like, "Well, if they can do it, I can do it." And that was my whole thing when I joined and I come in and I see Victoria and Amy and Tim. I'm like, "Well, if they can do it, I can do it." I'm just kind of old school. I'm like, we all put our pants leg on one leg at a time. Everybody's got the same training, the same mentor. So what can keep us from doing it? It's just us. So, but guys, look here. I'm just excited, man, because I'll tell you guys this. So, uh, first of all, a little rundown. I used to before I came online, I was a welder, and I welded at a company for so many years. 10, 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. It's over 100 degrees in there. Um, Working on anniversaries, working on birthdays. I'm talking about kids' birthdays. I missed out on everything. It was just, I mean, it was almost like legalized slavery. I mean, it was just bad. And it's funny hearing the whole thing about Party City, where 16,000 people are going into January with no job. And I'm pretty sure they didn't give them a 2 week notice either, because jobs don't do that. But I was one of those people who I know exactly how, what they're experiencing or fixing to experience, because I got called to the office on a Tuesday morning, and I got the axe too because they decided to go in another direction. And this was a job I was at. I was a three-time employee of the month, a brown noser. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that old term. That's where you're just doing everything you can to get to the next level. And that was me. I laugh at it now, but I gave that job everything, and I really thought I meant something to them, but I realized that I didn't. And so when they let me go, they didn't say, "Hey, Darrell, we're gonna give you 2 weeks to look for another job. We know you got a mouths to feed. We know you got to put food on the table." They didn't say any of that, and that's when I realized jobs just don't care about you. You're just a number. A job is just looking to make a profit off of you in any way, form, or fashion. So after hitting on hard times, guys, when I lost my job, I got separated from my family and I had to go stay in a shelter. It's crazy. It was a dog. It was a dog, like a dog animal shelter that got turned into a homeless shelter. And it was me and 16 other guys. But, and it taught me a lesson. I guess the toughest thing for me was just looking back when you give a job over a decade of your blood, sweat, and tears, and you think you have the little get-togethers and you're like the Christmas parties, and you really think these companies care for you, but they just don't, and so I hit on hard times, and I just told myself at the end of the day, I didn't want to work for a job. I didn't want to work for an employer. I wanted to try to find something that I could spend more time with my kids and not have to work 12 hours a day, because I had become accustomed to that for like 10 straight years. And so that's when I came into the online space, guys. And, I didn't know much about it. And I did a couple of things. I did a variety of things. And, just back here in January, I discovered digital marketing. And the crazy part about it is, when I joined this program, guys, I did a live about this. On January the 6th, Michelle, of this year, I had both my wife's car and my car was 3 months behind. They were fixing to get repoed. I was a month behind on my rent. I was fixing to get evicted. I don't know how we didn't have groceries. Like sometimes I want to bring my wife on here and just share, because I know sometimes people may not think I'm telling the truth, but guys, I'm telling you, just as sure as I'm dark skinned, I have no lies to tell. And the crazy part about it was, I had $6 on January the 6th of this year. I had $6 in the bank, and I was a life insurance agent. I was booking a house call. I was booking house calls. I was in a lady's home, setting up an appointment with her, and I was waiting for HIPAA to come back to see if she's going to be approved. And while I was waiting, I was just scrolling on Facebook, and I seen this post where this lady made a post, and she said how she made $600 working 2 hours a day. And I just stopped, and I love it because, again, it's all about relatable content. She showed up. She was consistent, because had she not showed up, who to say I would be here? But she showed up. And make a long story short, guys, I got information and I joined 2 days later. And I'll tell you this, man, it's just crazy how your life can change in like the blink of an eye. Because I went from having two cars that was fixing to be repoed, a month behind on my rent, to being able to pay off over $40,000 in debt. All those, both of those cars are paid off. I bought another new car. And I've done a variety of things, but the best thing that I love the most is that I'm able to not have to trade my time for dollars. I'm able to spend more time with my family. I'm able to take my wife out on nice dates. I'm able to spend time with my kids. This is all what we crave: true time and financial freedom. And when I joined, I told myself, I said, man, I want to make a 100 grand because I saw everybody in the community making it, right? And I remember Michelle said her goal was to create 1,000 six-figure income earners. But when you don't understand what you really have access to, which I didn't understand the power of digital marketing because I was really new to that. And the 100% profit. And guys, I made like 100K in my first like 4 months. And then I went on to make another 100K in 4 more months. And I am at $299,000 right now. So I'm like $1,000 away from 300 grand. And it don't even seem real. Like last year in 2023, I made $62,000, guys, working like a dog. And like I've like quadrupled this income. But what I've learned is the skills, man. I can take this wherever. I love the fact that we have a 2 hour workday. I can create a couple pieces of content and I can go live. And guys, I can just share my story and take people on my journey. And this is what it's all about. I mean, I don't, it's hard to even believe that I wake up in the morning and I create 3 pieces of content, guys, and I'll go live and share this opportunity. And it's crazy how you can make 10K. And I'm just an old country boy down here in the sticks. Like I don't have no degrees. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to build no websites. I'm just following exactly what almost 48,000 other people have access to, guys. That is the blueprint that Michelle has created. And I just encourage you guys to, we're going up into 2025, man. There's just so much that we got going on. And I want to take you guys on this journey. And I'm gonna say this, man. I have had some mentors, and Michelle, you are like the best mentor that I've ever had. I
Mhm.
have never been on a training, guys. I remember when we first launched this program, we were on a training. She was on there for like 5 hours, it seemed like. You do not find millionaires on training calls like literally investing in you without you paying, coming out of your pocket paying a lot of money. It just doesn't happen. And I think that is a testament of who she is as a person. She loves people. She invests in us, and I'm just so excited to be a part of this journey. I've learned something from everybody. I didn't get here by myself, guys. I got here from learning from her, learning from Amy, Tim, Victoria, a lot of people. And it's just a blessing. I want to say I know I'm long-winded and I get to talking it up, but man, I'm just so excited about where my life is right now. And it's just it's crazy, man, how you can look up one day and not even know how you're gonna even put $10 worth of gas in your car to looking up and you got mid 5 figures in the bank. Like it don't even seem real, right? And so again, guys, I just encourage you guys. A lot of you guys been coming here for a while. Man, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. You got great mentors, great coaches, a great leaders, a great community, like training. Everything is just it's immaculate. And so I just encourage you guys to just come on this journey with us, man, and be a part of this because, man, you have an opportunity to make 6 figures in 2025 just working 2 hours a day. I know that seems like is not going to happen, but the fact that we're able to promote programs where we earn 100% profit is unbelievable. So again, just grateful and thankful. Man, I'm so excited. I'm hoping I hit this one 300K, but if I don't, I'm still just blessed because I know that in 2025, I really feel like I'm going to like triple that just from the skills that I've learned. And so again, just appreciate you guys and guys, it's go time. And I'll leave you with this one more thing. Guys, go off into 2025 not being poor. And that
Mhm.
means don't go off into 2024, I mean 2025, passing over opportunities repeatedly. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. This is where you want to be, and we want you here. So appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you guys. I know I've been rambling, but I'm just so fired up. Like I just want to see everybody be successful because I know that this is the blueprint that's going to take you guys to where you want to be. So thank you very
Mm,
much.
absolutely, my friend. And I'm so excited for you and just keep us
Yes.
posted. I love it. So awesome.